So D'Lo had 36 points. I think he had 14 in triple overtime, and Jordan Clarkson had 42 in that game when they faced off each other. Now, it wasn't lucky, in my opinion. It wasn't just they just got better as time went on. The Lakers have one of the worst development teams of developing young players in the entire NBA. Multi-billionaire, second top grossing NBA franchise has the worst development team, or not one of the worst. The reason I'm saying this, every time a young Laker leaves the Lakers, they go off. They just miraculously just get better. We seen it this year with D'Angelo Russell, who's an all-star in the Eastern Conference. We seen it with Julius Randle, who's averaging 20 and 9 with good defense on the Pelicans. And some of them games he was coming off the bench. And he's not even making half the money he should be making. He should be on a max contract. We seeing Jordan Clarkson averaging 17 points a game. He looks more controlled on offense and looks better on defense. We seeing where Larry Nance's having a great defensive season. He's about to see with Zubac, who's on the Clippers, who just had 16 and 7 in like 21 minutes. We're seeing it everywhere with our young players, bro. And it's not just a coincidence. Our players, our coaches don't know how to develop these young guys. I know some people are going to say, and it is a factor, that the LA Lights is too big, da-da-da. I don't think that at all. Because every rookie that we had, every young player we had, wasn't afraid of the big lights. Maybe B.I. because he's kind of timid. Maybe Lonzo because he's kind of timid. But Jordan Clarkson, D'Lo, Julius, Kuz, they like the big lights. It's a development team. Now, going from D'Lo, I guess why we traded D'Lo, because cap space, and obviously the Nick Young situation with him snitching and all this, and then he didn't look like the player we thought he was going to be. Everybody thought he was going to be just a tall guard, like a Brendan Jennings. He can give you 20 points here and there, but he's not going to do anything else. He's not a good leader. That's what Magic Johnson said. Even though he was 20 years old, 20 years of age, he wasn't going to be a good leader, which is dumb. So I get why we traded him. Same with JC. We wanted to create cap space. But look at JC now, man. I think he's coming off the bench averaging 17. I know he's taking a lot of shots because on the Cavs, they're tanking. But 17 points is 17 points, especially in the NBA. And Julius Randle, it's no even discussion for him. Julius Randle is probably the least likely Laker that I thought was going to be a good player, because he just played out of control. He had little arms. He was too big. He tried to ball handle. Like, why did the Lakers try to make Julius Randle a point forward and him bring the ball up the court? But when he goes to the Pelicans, he plays down low. He plays low post. He might bring the ball up the court for a fast break because he has that speed. See, that's what I'm talking about with the development team. We put players in positions that they never did ever in their basketball career, basketball life. And going back, Jordan Clarkson, we tried to run him at point guard. He's a shooting guard. We tried to put D'Lo at shooting guard. He's a point guard. Put Julius Randle at the 4, bringing the ball up the court like he's Draymond Green. I don't understand. Larry Nance, we have to make Larry Nance shoot threes and hit mid-range jumpers. No, I don't know why the Lakers put players out their element, and then we wonder why these players are not good. Then we call them a bust in their first or second year. Then when they go to the other team, they spark out. And then Laker fans on Twitter, Laker fans like you, yes, you, are talking about, well, we shouldn't have traded for him. Why did we let him go? Our new players suck. Watch. If we trade all our players for AD, B.I., Lonzo, Kuz, they're going to blow up. It's history repeats itself, especially Lonzo, and especially B.I. We're using B.I. way wrong. Way wrong. Our development team is trash. Miles Simon, he's the head developer of the young guys. He hasn't done a good job with any of them, if you want to keep it a buck. He needs to go. And part of the reason is the coaching, too. We don't have a consistent offense. You know, some of these guys played under 2 coaches, Byron Scott, Luke Walton. Byron Scott didn't like any young players. You know, he didn't like playing them a lot of minutes. Luke Walton doesn't have an offense to even integrate young players, so they're just out there getting their own. It's not like a team game. And a big reason is roster turnover. If you're not used to the guys you're playing with, how can you be consistent yourself? B.I. is the longest tenured Laker on the team, and he's only 21 years old. That's crazy to think about. And most high picks that get drafted into the league, they're all tanking teams, right? And them players get to take all the shots and learn through the process and learn through those mistakes. D'Angelo Russell got benched in his rookie year. Same did Brandon Ingram. They didn't have chances just to shoot shots and just play their game and just get the feel of NBA game. Lonzo too. We didn't even have Lonzo bring the ball up until like last 2 weeks before he got injured. D'Angelo Russell said getting traded from the Lakers was the best decision in his life. Same with Julius Randle. He didn't actually say that, but it seems like Julius Randle's he's more happy playing for New Orleans. Even though they're not a playoff team and he wanted to go to the playoffs, he's more happy playing for that team because he can just hoop. All the LA lights, the drama, you suck after 1 game, 2 games, like they're not young players. Like, what do you expect them to do? Be Kobe? Michael Jordan? Even Kobe was ass his first 2-3 years. That's basically the main point of this whole video. Our development team for young players is horrible. We know how to draft. That's why all our players are hitting the jackpot when they get traded. But we don't know how to develop them players that can mean to our franchise instead of somebody else's franchise like the Nets. They just got D'Lo for free for Timothy Mozgov. They got their franchise player just like that. No drafting, no paying no money, no none of that. That's all for this video, man. Just a little rant about our development team. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, comment anything else you want to see, Laker related, NBA related, sports related, all that. I'm out. Peace.